The National Day of Truth and Dignity was commemorated by women's and children's advocacy groups and their supporters last week. Pirilampo Group and partners marked the day with an event in Farol, with victims recalling their memories of suffering and struggle and demanding justice.
Rosa Bello is a mother of 7 who still lives in the shadow of her painful past.
Between 1974 and 1975, we faced a very difficult challenge, like a stone that can't be broken with a big hammer.
She is now 72, but the memories still linger. Through tears, Rosa told RTTL about the physical and sexual violence she experienced many years ago.
I had 2 children at the time. I gave birth to one of them in a cave. My husband was a gunman. He left for the forest with his 2 commanders and left us alone. I carried one and held the other in my arms, and we went into the woods. There was no food and water to drink. I was captured by the Indonesian army. They took me to the village, asked me many things about my husband, burned me and beat me.
Other victims and their families shared similar stories. Idelina's mother was the victim of a sexual violation, and she and her family have faced ridicule ever since.
They always say bad things to us, calling us the wife or child of Indonesian military. We feel very sad and shocked, but we said nothing. We can just only write these words in our heart with the ink of tears.
Idelina called for protection from the government while asking for more understanding from the community.
I ask for government protection of the community, especially the survivors. We don't ask for money and riches, but we just want to write our mother's stories on the stone or iron that could be touched by waves or rain but would not be destroyed.
Pirilampo is a group that brings together mothers who suffer from violence in the period of Indonesian occupation between 1974 and 1999. Together with partners Asia Justice and Rights, Azar, and Shega for Us Association, the event highlighted survivors' rights and spoke against discrimination and injustice.
This commemoration is to remind the public and authorities that we are indebted to those who suffered for independence. We have been independent for 24 years, but haven't done anything significant to respect their right for dignity and reparation.
The Ombudsman for Human Rights and Justice shared their concerns.
All we want is to suggest the government to start discussing the concept be recognized. We have to make a difference between dying in war and the mothers who became victims of sexual violence and abuse by the Indonesian military.
And hope the government will increase justice sector investment to highlight truth and dignity in our society.
The performance of state services, especially justice sectors, need to be centralized. Resources investment should be made to also increase the prosecutors to serve the community.
Running throughout the afternoon, the event included artistic activities and musical performances, supporting survivors to express their feelings through painting and collage. RTTL World News.